give it a second. Let in TikTok. Raise my volume. Hey, my loves. That should be good. Hey, Be So Savage. Hey, honey, how are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, gang, come on in, come on in, come on in. Hi, my loves. How is everybody today? How y'all feeling after that new moon? I didn't come on yesterday really, more so because I was just motivated under the new moon to take care of a lot of things that I needed to take care of. Yeah, so I was a busy bee. How are you feeling after this new moon, guys? Drop a word. Tell me how it felt, how you feeling today. Good morning, loves. It felt crazy? You feel tired? You feel well? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Some of us felt energized, okay? Some of us been dragging ass too. You know, it's hitting everybody in a different way, okay? So I just kind of wanted to touch on that. We're going to look at the general energy first before I get into the elements, okay? But I feel like everything is elevated. So wherever you are in that, right? Whether it's excitement, whether it's anxiety, right? That's the mirror, right? The as above, so below. Everything is exaggerated. So that's the feeling that I get. Okay, whatever emotion you're in is it feeling exaggerated, all right? You felt anxious. That's exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So we're gonna see what the general energy is bringing in first, and then we'll get into the elements. Spirit, can you show me what's popping for the weekend? What's the energy for the weekend? Okay, what is everybody experiencing? What will we be experiencing? Spirit, can you show me what's going on? So entrance, okay, so feels like a lot of us are entering a new frequency. There's a shift. You know, we're getting closer and closer to the Mercury retrograde. Okay, so it feels very like static electricity. Okay, Juno partnership. Okay, also, you know, today's the 17th, and today's the 17th, and the Venus retrograde ends on September 3rd, okay? So I feel like, oh, you have to go to work? Okay, we'll talk later, my love. I feel like we're in the tail end, but it could feel more intense. And then especially with the Mercury retrograde, we're already in shadow. It's about to kick off on the 23rd. You know, we feel the frequency shift, okay? And look, Mercury retrograde, as I'm talking about it, right? You have Juno partnership and Mercury, okay, here. So I feel like you're going to get clarity. Hey, my loves, we're going to get clarity in certain areas. So I want to say this. Whatever you see right now, take it as face value in the sense that, thank you guys for all the love. Take it at face value, gang. I'm not saying you got to make a decision on that, what you're seeing right now. You could just make a mental note, right? But I feel like right now, whatever you're seeing, take it at face value. Okay, because this is all to show you things. Okay, and with the Mercury messages, the Juno partnership and entrance, we're entering a new season. So In some relationships, what you're going to be seeing with this Venus retrograde and then on the back of the Mercury retrograde, good morning, is going to be causing people to have realizations about relationships that are not working. And then conversely, you're going to be coming into alignment, okay, with relationships that are. So there's a duality, right? Certain relationships are being strengthened and other relationships you're seeing, you know, and I'm not saying that you're throwing every friendship overboard. That's not what I'm talking about. This is like a shift in what is important. Okay, a shift in what's important. Good morning. Okay, so let me start with that. Okay, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and it's somebody that isn't necessarily spiritually inclined, okay? And so the person was saying, like, they have had an awakening in regards to what is important and finances and not looking at things in the same light. Meaning this person didn't go through a financial reset, okay? But what they have done is recognize that, like, maybe before, you know, having a hot car was important, and now their frame of thinking is to more towards personal freedoms and quality of life, right? So what am I saying here? I feel like, you know, this just came out with the Gemini cross-pollinate and the midheaven pentacle, right? And I said we're at the end of this Venus retrograde. It is like we are resetting and recognizing through what was 2023 up until this point, what relationships are feeding us. Okay, what situations are feeding us, what jobs are feeding us, what is really nourishment of the soul. I feel like by the time the Mercury retrograde is over, you're going to have a lot of clarity about what is in alignment with you. Okay, think about what we've gone through in the last few years. Like, listen, hold on with the cards for a second. Think about what we have gone through in the last few years, okay? You know, pandemics and all kinds of things, right? And this shifted the consciousness of the collective. It's like now we're coming into what we want to do with it, both in our personal lives and as a collective. So this is like an important time, okay? And that's why I'm saying see what you're seeing and take it as face value, even if you're not acting on it in this moment. It's to be present. Okay? So let's drop the elements, because I feel like, you know, there's something about being right at the tipping point of a decision. Other people could be like at the tipping point of a breaking point of where the shift happens. But I feel like it's some kind of important shift. Okay, so we got air, we got fire in the house. Drop your elements. Let me see who's in the house. Let's see who's going first. I see air. I see fire. I see water. I see earth. I see water. I see fire. I see water. I see earth. I see fire. Water. Fire. Air. Fire. 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 It sounds like fire's in the house. Okay, so fire's gonna go first. All right, so Aries, Leo, and Sag pull up. Let's see what's going on with my fire signs, please. And if you could please like and follow, okay? And if you could also follow me also on YouTube, and, you know, on YouTube, follow me on TikTok, okay? There is content that is, you know, exclusive to either site, okay? And if ever there's a social platform that is removed, you'll still be able to find me. Spirit, can you show me what is it? Thank you for the shares, guys. I greatly appreciate you. Can you show me what is it that my fire signs need to be aware of? You got soothed coming out crossed, okay? So I'm getting abrasive, abrasive, abrasive. Something's been abrasive, and it could be your energy, your frequency, okay? There has been a lot going on in the house of Leo, okay? So that could be it. Spirit, can you show me? I mean, that Venus retrograde is in your sign. Of course, you're going to be feeling it. I mean, it's in a fire sign, right? You got persist here. I feel like, although it feels like my fire signs need a hug, y'all need a hug? Okay, I feel like you still trying to stay on mission. Okay, and YouTube, can we equal out the likes, please? That would be greatly appreciated. I feel like you trying to stay on mission. Okay? I also heard don't believe the hype, right? So this feels like, you know, doubters, pushback. Okay, but you also have gratitude here. Thank you guys for the follows. Okay. Okay, they're saying something about, you know, mama, you know I love you, right? So I feel like my fire signs, there's something here about being strong. Okay, hearing like built for tough or some shit like that. Right, so it's like there, and it might not be your mom's, okay? Everybody's situation is different. It could be a grandmother, right? It could be anybody, okay? But I feel like you're grateful even for the challenges, because I feel like you recognize that shit made you strong. Okay, lightness, okay? I feel like that's what you desire right now. Okay? I feel like this lightness has to do with this soothed energy, okay? Like that's the desire. You just like, you know, you may need to lighten the frequency right now. Made you who you was. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like there's this, it's almost like pride in the fact that your shoulders are broad enough to hold that shit. Okay, Spirit, anything else before we get into the tarot for my fire signs, please? Last shuffle. Faith. You see what ended up at the bottom of the deck? And I'm not saying that it's not faith in a higher creator. Okay, thank you for joining. Really is, and what it's really speaking to is like a faith in your ability to like stand strong. Good morning, my love, or to stay in the grind. Okay, so we're gonna get you some tarot. We're gonna take a look. Spirit, you have the faith within you. Look at the Lovers. First card out. Spirit, can you show me? All right, let's separate them out, because Spirit gave them right on out. Okay, here we go. All right, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Moon. Okay? I feel like, you know, you've been walking through a season. Okay, and Spirit said reason in a season. Okay, so some of you have a reason that you're pushing through. This is fire, my love. And some of you are looking at it like this too shall pass. Okay, so some of you could be going through like some type of external situation. Okay, it has been a lot, okay? With the Ten of Wands here, it has been a lot. Eight of Swords, but you also recognize that there's something about like a prison of your own making, or a mental prison, like you've been replaying something. Okay, this could be in relation, hey my love, this could be in relation to like a not so well thought out financial decision or repercussions of somebody else's and it wasn't like it was bad, it was just something over and over in your head. Yeah, it was just something that you missed. Okay, something that you missed, like you didn't see an angle or somebody else didn't. We're gonna take a look. So you got the Lovers out here. Spirit, why is the Lovers out here? Can you show me? And just when I went to shuffle the cards, they got very stiff. Okay, so you feel like there's not a lot of wiggle room. Decision was made, took away some wiggle room. You could have felt like you had options before, and now it's got a little more stringent, a little more tight. Okay, so the Lovers are here. Spirit, why is the Lovers here? With the Fool. So you have to make, it's like you have to restart something. Let's say you had, you have a project that has 10 pieces, like a pie, right? And you could have 80 or 90 of that pie clicking perfectly. But because this one thing that you didn't take into consideration, like slipped through the cracks or somebody else did, it's caused a ripple effect. So it's like a pause, because you could keep going because most of it is working, but if you do, it could have a ripple turn into like a landslide. So it's like a pause so you can refine and target. Keep on moving. So you're trying to not lose some type of rhythm in a situation, out of a situation. But you're recognizing that something needs to be shifted. Okay, now before I was saying for my fire signs, that there felt like there was a feminine energy that gave you some type of backbone. Okay, there it is. Spirit, can you show me? So for some of you, this person may not be here anymore. Okay, but here's like a Queen of Cups energy. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. It's not about the sign. It's about the frequency. That's a maternal frequency. Okay, you could be carrying a lot of weight on you, but I feel like it's also in alignment with somebody who made you the way you are. Like you credit them for making you fucking strong. Okay, 5 of Wands. I'm not saying that the relationship was perfect, but I feel like they gave you the ability to know how to deal with conflict or how to keep in the trenches of conflict. So even if you had a conflicting relationship with this person, they showed you or taught you how to be strong. Okay, with the King of Wands here coming out crossed, this is you. This does feel like you're in the midst of a battle of some sort of how to take action in a situation that you didn't see an angle coming or that somebody else brought to you. Give you an example. Let's say that you just moved up to a better living situation, a nicer apartment, better neighborhood, whatever, right? But it's going to cost like $200-300 extra. You took that into account because you just got a raise, but then as soon as you move in, your partner gets laid off, right? So yeah, you could hold the income for the rent, and maybe you still can, but you didn't put away a cushion. You didn't think that would happen. That's something that's out of your control, but yet it still affects you. And now you have to figure out a different way, right? Okay. So this could be something like where, you go back to, something that was taught to you by this feminine. Okay, whatever this skill is, you feel a little out of practice or unsure in how that translates to a situation you're in. In other words, because I also heard this, and I'm not sure how the phrase goes, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Okay, so you may be trying to figure out like all the little things that this person told you, like how they can help you in a present situation. It's something about that, okay? You have the King of Swords here coming out for the energy that's falling away. This could be the adversary in the situation out cross too. This does definitely feel like for some of you, this affects, you know, you had out here Juno, which is partnership. This could be affecting a unit. So for some of you could be in a partnership, but because one of you isn't doing well, the other one isn't, or it's affecting both finances, or it's a connecting situation, or it's something like that. Okay? But I feel like there, if you're not with somebody, this could be a relationship that you have at work where, you know, a King of Swords, right, could be a little bit fact and logic and not giving you the wiggle room. Maybe giving you less than in some way. Okay, you have the Two of Swords for what you can't see. I feel like this person, this King of Swords, whoever this person who was flexing some type of authority in some way, could be an organization, right? I feel like they set it up as a lose-lose situation. Catch-22, Spirit said. Okay, but there was a missing link, something that wasn't something that they didn't take into consideration was your willpower. Okay, so maybe somebody else in the same situation would have folded, but not you, boo boo. Not you, boo boo. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of chaos because you don't really know, like, I don't know what to do next, right? But movement is coming for you quickly. Okay, something that felt blocked is about to open up. Okay, the truth of the matter, let's get to that, because that's where the advice be. Three of Pentacles, show me, is that you have to shift from the this is just for the fire signs. Okay, you have to shift from the and it's not gonna be so easy because you guys are fire, right? So you like to run into the, you know, run towards the fire, use it, right? But a spirit is saying a little slower, borrow that Virgo energy. We're about to be in Virgo season. Make decisions very stabilized, okay? Foundational decisions. And I feel like there is, you know, you had the King and the Queen of Wands come out cross, and now the King and the Queen of Pentacles are in the upright, all right? So there could be a solidification, what's good, Copenhagen, of some relationships. Like, you know, sometimes battle or hardship doesn't always break a relationship. Sometimes it strengthens it. For some of y'all, okay, it's going to strengthen something. Okay, but I feel like the transformation is coming through something that has to do with stability. Okay, so I'm gonna clarify the most likely outcome. Abundant rising to you as well. Seven of Pentacles, please. Why is this here for the most likely outcome? And it's with the Empress. Okay, so you've got the Seven of Pentacles coming out here with the Nine of Pentacles, right? I feel like for some of you could only get to a particular level, which was the Seven of Pentacles. So for some of you, you know, let's say your partner made a bad decision, right? You may feel like, you know, I've invested enough in this, and, you know, I'm going to have to go it alone because, you know, it's an undue burden, right? But for others of you, Let's say somebody has an unjust boss and they let them go, causes both of you hardship, but in return, it makes the relationship stronger because you guys recognize that you fucks with each other like that and that you got each other's back. So whatever it is, it's a solidification, okay? Five of Pentacles is out here, right? About what needs to be left out in the cold, okay? And the Empress is here as well. Spirit, why is this Empress here? Okay, you may take a financial loss, fire signs, for this, okay? But it was like a lesson as to like for you to recognize who's on your team, okay? So some people you're leaving behind and other people, relationships are strengthening, okay? Sorry, you know, as soon as I come live, they want to call and shit. Okay, so there's, it's like you get clarity about what is in alignment, all right? That's what I have for my fire signs, all right? This is like, by the choices that you make and the choices of the people around you, you're going to get to see like who rocks with you for real, for real. Okay, and you're gonna get to really know, you know, where to put your energy, where to put your frequency, and where not to. Okay, that's what I have for fire. All right, so drop your elements, guys. I see water. I see water. I see water. I see water. Water, water, air. Air, water. Water, earth, water, water, water. Listen, water is in the house. We're going to go with water. Okay? So Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, what's good? Pull up. Thank you guys for all the love. And if I don't, you know, say something and you send a gift, please, I want you to know that I greatly appreciate the gifts. Once I'm channeling, though, it's hard for me to like stay on the chat like that. I have to give you the messages, okay? So apologies, but thank you very much for all the gifts that you guys send. I greatly appreciate them. Okay? I greatly appreciate them, guys. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Spirit, can you show me? And please do follow and help us to grow, please. Spirit, can you show me? Yeah, it's hard to channel and respond to comments. And I feel like it would be like unfair to you guys, okay? Because although I want to thank each and every one of you personally, y'all are here for the messages, not, you know, you understand? Spirit, can you show me? What is it that Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio need to know? What do they need to know this weekend, please? What's coming up for them? Spirit, can you show me? Can you show me? If you've missed your reading, you can head over to YouTube where you can rewind. It is live there as well. Okay, so you have out here gratitude and curious. Listen, saved by the bell, Spirit said. Saved by the bell, right? And it feels like you missed something because you were curious about something else. I'm going to give you an example. Thank you for following. Let's say that you had an invitation to go somewhere with a group of people. You were supposed to meet them there. Okay, and maybe you overslept, or you know, maybe you were watching something and you got distracted with time because you were curious. Could have been like a documentary, right? Or whatever. Informational. And because of that, you didn't make it there on time. When you get there late, okay, the people you were meeting tell you, oh, you don't know, there was something crazy that happened in the parking lot right before you got here. Or it feels like you're grateful that you missed something. I'm going to give it to you in another way. Let's say you were looking for a job. And they called you about a job. And it had like 75% of what you wanted in your criteria. But it was a little bit further from your home. And you were like, I don't really know. And you decided to pass on that. And because you passed on that, like 2 days later, you get like the fucking perfect situation for you. Okay? Which stretch. Okay? But whatever is about to come in, or this situation that you're going to be grateful that you passed on this other thing, it has its new challenges with stretch. I feel like it's a fresh beginning. Okay? A lot of the water sign readings for a little bit has been heavy. Like y'all been going through something. And I feel like you're about to get some type of reprieve, but it comes from feeling like you missed out on something else, okay? If that makes sense. Spirit, can you show me anything else that needs to be said to the water signs before I get into tarot, okay? Clear, okay? And I was about to say tattoo and then clear. Some of you could be getting a tattoo removed, or thinking about that, or something like that. Spirit, anything else? Last shuffle. Thank you. Play, okay? So whatever it is that you miss out on, I feel like you're going to become clear about why you were meant to miss that thing. Okay? And why this other thing is going to feel like very rejuvenative. Okay, Spirit's telling you this because they don't want you to think it's a coincidence. They want you to know ahead of time that it's not a coincidence. That you were supposed to miss that other thing for this thing, okay? Put that in whatever situation that occurs for you. Happens all the time, right? Okay, so this could be like a little thing to a big thing. Spirit, can you show me? Look at the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. What was that song? It's a true boots of love. Here. Okay, are we back? All right, so that's the song I'm hearing. Cool, Cool Summer. Spirit, can you show me? Yeah, you've got a lot of major arcana out here. Can I have one more, Spirit? Okay. At the bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups, okay? So Spirit's saying you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. This also could be like, you know, you could have, if you would have took whatever this was, right, you wouldn't have known there was something better. So you don't know what you don't know. So it had to feel like you missed it. It had to feel like you missed it, okay? All right, you've got the Death card out here. You've got the Star card, the 8 of Cups, the Magician, the Sun, and the Fool coming out cross. So we're going to take a look, because I told you the energy around the water signs has been heavy for a little bit. Okay, I feel like the breakthrough is there, but it doesn't feel like it's right now. It feels like there's something that you're doing first, okay? But it's like really soon, okay? I can feel this energy. Okay, so you have the Death card out here, Spirit. Why is this Death card out here for my water signs, please? Yeah, you're trying to transform something, but you're not sure how to transform it, or you don't know how it's going to go. It's coming out with the 7 of Cups. Okay, you could have had to release what feels like almost everything. Okay? I feel like there's also this feeling of not being sure what's good and what's not. It really does feel like the water signs went through a dark night of the soul. You may still, with this 7 of Wands, feel like you're still in the midst of breaking it. Okay, 4 of Swords, so for the healing, right? But I feel like you're very much still in the frequency of the battle, even if the battle is over. So this may mean that you need to process what has gone down. It's a cruel summer. Okay, it feels like you felt like you had to go through something alone. Or you might have felt like you missed something, but it was to bring you something else, okay? I haven't done Earth yet. Okay, with the star out here for what's coming in, this was to bring you to a particular road, path, situation. Okay, Queen of Swords, okay? I feel like it's something beyond your scope, all right? I feel like I'm going to explain what I mean. It's like you had to be cracked open from a different perspective to see something that you would not have thought was like an option or real, okay? Or you would have dismissed something. Maybe because you wouldn't have felt that it was for you. Okay? But I feel like whatever this is, and there even could have been something that made you feel a little bitter, or you felt you came into contact with somebody who was bitter. It could go either way. But with the Star card, I feel like it was like some things had to be removed so that you could reestablish some type of inner desire that maybe had been falling or fading, something to do with yourself, something to do with your soul path. So they kind of had to like put you, you know, in the dark night of the soul so that you could really go after something that is more in alignment. Okay, you have the 8 of Cups as to what's falling away. Okay, a lot of things may have walked away from you, or you may have had to walk away from a lot of things. Okay, I feel like you're coming to the end of that season. Here goes a King of Swords. So we have, listen, this in the general energy, and if you didn't get to see that, you can go over to YouTube, because it's you know, how I start all my element readings. You know, the Juno partnership card came out, and I just did fire, and both King and Queen came out twice in that reading. Right now, you know, I'm doing water, and you have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords out here. So this is all, again, I'm going to say it again, it has a lot to do with our partnerships and who we can, you know, develop with, who we can't. Okay, us discovering what is the blockage, where it comes from, how we got in those situations, people, places, and things, why they're there. This is all very much what's been hidden from us. 12th house, Saturn's in the 12th house in retrograde right now, making us look at what we didn't want to see. I feel like there's a lot of that going on for my water signs. I feel like that's how this whole summer, it's a cruel summer has gone, where it's been a lot of, you know, reality after reality. You had to let go of a lot of things. Okay, I feel like you tried not to transmute it with the water in you, and you tried to do it from fact and logic, but that shit is heavy. All right, so you have the Queen of Pentacles under here. Okay, I also feel like a lot of what's going on has to do with how you view yourself. Okay, because the Queen of Pentacles knows her worth. Okay, so this is like a lot of the things that maybe fell away were things that you defined yourself by. Okay, so now it's like you have to redefine yourself. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you're, you know, a male or female doesn't, now, yeah, you're still always going to be a mom, but they're not home. They don't need you to wash their clothes. Like, you know, you have a whole new world that you're stepping into, right? right? Conversely, if you were married, you know, you could have seen yourself as husband, wife, right? Maybe you're going into singledom. It's something where maybe a label in some way, like you need to redefine, you've been forced to redefine an area. That's what it feels like, water signs, okay? Whatever area that is. Okay, so you got the Magician out here, okay, for what you couldn't see, that change was upon you and that, you know, maybe you didn't like it. Okay, maybe that's not what you wanted. 1111 confirmation. Okay, so you have the Magician here with the Knight of Pentacles. Transformation was coming, but maybe it was coming so small that at first you didn't really, you know, you didn't really see it. Okay, it wasn't very like, you know, in your face. It was minute maybe, but the King of Pentacles is here. You are building something that will be stable. But it's like after you get a grip of like what has gone down, what you had to close out with this world, what you had to establish, what you had to let go for what you value, because the King of Pentacles builds on what they value. Okay, so it's like a whole distribution of like, make one area you felt that was really strong, you realize that it's not as strong as it was or you thought it was, and another area you're fortifying something new. Okay, so you have out here the sun for coming out crossed for what you can't see. What you can't see is not all the way illuminated yet. What you know is that there's a new beginning. You feel that part. I told you, like you're right on the precipice of this breakthrough, water signs, okay? I feel like the fall is going to be a much better season for you guys. Second half of September. Okay, I feel like you fully come out of this dark night of the soul or whatever was making you feel like it was a cruel summer. You'll be fully entrenched in the new beginning. In other words, it's already in play. It's already happening, but it may feel small, but it's not. It's building on pieces. Okay, and with the Fool coming out here next, it's like a partial beginning, or what, maybe that's the way you look at it. Okay, Seven of Wands, but you're persisting even though there's like the new beginning hasn't like all the way hit. Okay, with the Page of Wands here, there's a little bit of self-doubt. Okay, because somebody may have betrayed you in the recent past that had made you feel a little weakened by an experience. Okay, and it took your frequency down, okay? With the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords, it's a cruel summer. I told you guys, okay? You could have had, you know, felt like a lot of things were being piled on you from different directions. But the Ace of Cups is here, which is telling me, you know, that you do a lot of things out of love, especially when you feel depleted in the emotional sense. That's when you feel the heavy energy. Okay, so there's something that you missed that you're looking at as something that was removed. But when you recognize you're going to be, thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, Gina. I feel like you're going to recognize that you had to miss out on that to go in the new direction. And, you know, maybe you wouldn't have seen that as a plausible direction had you accepted this other thing. So that's why, like, the things happened in the way they happened, because it was like they had to take something for you to look in a different direction, water signs. Okay, but know that this energy that you've been dealing with recently, it's coming to an end. Okay, I feel like in September you're gonna start to see things are gonna be on the upswing. Okay, energetically speaking. All right, so that's what I have for my water signs: Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I'm glad to see that you guys are like starting to replenish, okay? Because I feel like the water signs have been through some stuff, and it's glad to see that you guys are starting to, you know, see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, even if you can't see it yet, I feel like you can feel that it's there, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. All right, so earth and air are who is left. Let's see who's in the house. Air signs. I see air. If you missed fire or water, you can head over to YouTube where you can rewind and you'll see it there as well. I see air in the house. I see air. I see air. I see earth. I see air. I see earth. 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 Air. Earth. Air. All right, we're gonna go with air. They came strong. Thank you, my love, for the gifts. Thank you so very much. And as I say, if I miss a gift that you have sent, please know that I greatly do appreciate y'all. I'll be channeling though. And you know, I feel like it's more important that I give you the message that spirit gives you, right? And that I'm not out here like, thank you, right? All right, spirit. Can you show me what is it that Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius need to know, please? What's coming up for my Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Please do like and follow. Spirit, show me. Something feels like a blockage, okay? You got free coming out here across. Listen, y'all been, I'm hearing locked up, you won't let me out. Okay, it's summertime and maybe you've been too busy to get out there, okay? Something has been keeping you, okay, from feeling free, okay? Maybe you're super busy, belonging, okay? Also, these are obligations, I heard. Obligations, okay? So you can feel like you have a lot of obligations on your plate that doesn't allow you to pour into yourself with the self-love, okay? Thank you, my love. With the belonging out here and the reflect, you might feel like you took on more than you could chew. Space at the bottom of the deck. I don't think that you took on more than you can chew. I just feel like you're in a very busy time period. Okay, expansive, all right? Listen, with space and expansive, Spirit is also saying, if you, I'm going to, fair warning, air signs. I'm hearing, if you think you're busy now, right? They took the word out. You hear it? Wait until tonight, right? So in other words, something that you were building, and this is why you've been going so fucking hard, it's about to grow. Okay? So it feels like what you need to do is a reset. A reset. Give you an example. Let's say you started a business a year ago, right? And you have some new family obligations. Thank you guys for the love, right? You have some new family obligations and you're like trying to get the balance of that new obligation plus your business, right? And you're like, this could be me, right? Look at my nails. I don't have time right now to go to the nail salon, right? Right? So, you doing all this stuff, right? And then a spirit's like, it's not that you don't have enough time. This is air, and you've missed water and fire, right? So let's say that it's not that you don't have enough time, but it's needing to reorganize the way things go so that you can make the best of the time that you have. Because I really feel air signs like something is amping up incrementally, but it's for your highest good. So it's like spirit's trying to teach you how to work smarter, not harder. And this is going to be in more than just work. Okay, this is like how you transmute this new fast-paced frequency. Okay, so spirit's telling you, like letting you know, like sorry, air signs, for the balance of the year, things are going to be moving fast, but it's for your highest good. So there's a need to figure out how you still pour into your own cup without slowing the fuck down. And also prioritizing what isn't as important and let those things fall away. And there's also talking about like the word is not coming to me, but like when you delegate, okay, you have to use delegation. Okay, so this might mean, you know, if you have kids, you might give them more responsibility. There's a shift coming, air signs. You feel like you're in some type of managerial position. Okay, Spirit, can you show me whether this is in your home life or in your work life or both? Okay, I'm getting that most of the air signs, it's both of yous. Okay, it's both sectors. Okay, lightness. I feel like once you figure out a new method, okay, and that's what your okay, thank you, Spirit. So the Mercury retrograde for you guys is a time period for you to figure out how to use your time more effectively. Okay, Mercury retrogrades are very good for going back and refining, fixing, editing. Okay, so this is going to be an important time for you guys to like readjust the system, how you're doing things. Okay. All right, did somebody want to come in live? Is that what it was? Did somebody send a request? All right, I'm going to pull you guys some tarot. Okay. Hey, Unique. Oh, it was so good talking to you earlier, my love. That was super awesome. Thank you for the rose. Thank you, my love. We could talk about that towards the end if you're still in here. Spirit, can you show me, please, what is it my air signs need to know? Yeah, Five of Swords, right? Shit has not been easy, okay? I feel like you're getting pulled from a lot of directions, okay? And I feel like a lot of people pull on you. I heard hungry for your love, right? So it's like everybody comes to you to solve some shit, okay? But I feel like you could be in burnout mode, okay? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Are you in burnout mode, all right? You also have the Queen of Pentacles coming out here, okay? That's for what you can't see, okay? Looks like an entrepreneurial energy, all right? So it feels very much... Listen, all the elements today are having dual king and queen situations, okay? So this is examining also relationships that you're in, okay? This is also, you know, if you're in a relationship, or like I said, it could be other types of relationship. It could be children. It could be living with parents, right? It feels like you have to delegate, air signs. Okay, this is something about shifting, about how you get everything fucking done. If you are single and you're like, how does this apply? It may be, okay, let's say that you make, you know, a decent living, right? And you're trying to date, and you're also trying to do your job, and you don't have time to clean your apartment, and you don't have time to do this, and you're saying, well, it's too expensive to get somebody to clean my apartment. Yes, maybe you can send your laundry to the laundromat, right? So that you can have a fucking afternoon to yourself, so that you're not like killing yourself, right? We need to figure out small ways to improve our daily living in the best way that we can afford to make ourselves, you know, more comfortable. Okay? I'm sure if you check, there's something else that you could take that money from to, you know, to apply it to an area that would help you. Okay? Yes, you can. If you just give me 2 seconds, my love, I will definitely do that. I do all the elements first, and I will. And listen, unique. I never take questions, but I'm gonna do it for you because of the fact that I really so much enjoyed our conversation. So just let me finish the. I have to do Earth, and then I'm on that question for you. Okay? But I absolutely will read for you, my love. Okay, so 5 of Swords. What's good, Liz? All right, you got the Empress coming out here cross. Listen, air signs. You're depleting. It's burnout energy. Yes, you're the Empress. Yes, you breathe life into everything you do. Yes, a lot of the things that you do, it's like you turn it into gold. Okay, Midas touch, right? But you have to pour into yourself. Right? You have to recharge, okay? You have the 6 of Pentacles coming out here for, you know, what's coming in. This is too much going out, not enough coming in. Saying, like, it's too much going out, not enough coming in. And what's going to happen? A tower, okay? Where you just fucking can't, or you end up, you know, overworking yourself, and then you have to call out, and that day there was an important meeting because you just can't get out the fucking bed. Like, there's something here about you having to reevaluate how your energy is going, okay? Thank you guys for all the love. I greatly appreciate you, right? And let me tell you why. Because Spirit is about to dig into my air signs just a tiny little bit. Okay? You got the 9 of Swords coming out here for what's falling away, okay? Because this anxiety and sleepless nights is because you feel like, you know, everybody that you love and everybody that loves you, they'll think bad of you if you don't fucking help them. Okay, so you're putting other people ahead of yourself, right? And it's a lie. Let me tell you something. I'm not saying they don't love you. They will love you, but they ain't gonna love you any less because you're tired. Okay, they're not, you know, like, this is a self-deception. The world will not stop if you take a fucking day off. I had been working for 3 weeks straight. I took Saturday off. I needed it. And I would consider myself a workaholic, okay? So, you know, you gotta reset, air signs, okay? You got the Queen of Pentacles out here. Spirit, can you show me? With the 5 of Cups, okay? So then, you know, if you keep reinforcing to everybody that, you know, I can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, right? That you could do every fucking thing, then don't cry over the spilled milk because you elected yourself to do it. So now people expecting you to do it instead of asking this King of Pentacles, male or female, counterparts, other people that could help you, Spirit, right? The Lovers, and give them the option to assist you with this Lovers card here. You might be pleasantly surprised to find out that they actually would fucking help you, but you keep putting on this Captain Save-A-Ho cape that makes you feel like you have to be the only person. Okay? Yes, I do care for my clients. Okay, so you got the 8 of Pentacles here. People are willing to work with you. Okay, 6 of Cups. Okay, but you also have to remember to give to yourself. Okay, let that inner child out to play. All right, and you will find out that a lot of these people love you for just who you are. 6 of Cups. Okay, and they'll help you no matter what. And you can stop thinking like that. All right. People want to be supportive of my air signs, okay? So that's what I have for air. I'm going to do earth, and then because Unique came in. I'm going to read for him, and I might even take a couple others, okay? I feel like doing it today. All right, so we are going to clear these out real quick. Let me just do the earth signs and get that out the way, okay? You're welcome. All right, so earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, pull up. Let's go. I am a double Taurus. Spirit, can you show me what's popping with the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? What's good with them? What can they expect over the weekend or the next few weeks? If you are new with me, okay, and I do a reading for you, okay, know that the reading could last for several months, even a year, okay? Because I'll see somewhat far out, okay? Spirit, can you show me earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please. Journey. Journey. So right now, we got a trine of planetary activity in the earth signs. We have Uranus in Taurus with Jupiter. We also have Mars in Virgo, and we have Pluto in Capricorn. I believe all of those are in retrograde, okay? Or, yeah. So you have a journey here with present in reverse, okay? You've been moving so fast, earth signs, okay? That you haven't really been able to take stock of everything that has gone down with this present card in reverse, okay? There could be a lot of looking back, forth and forth, or a lot of looking forward, but not in the moment. Spirit wants you to change that, okay? Smell the roses. Spirit said smell the roses. Spirit, can you show me? With begin. Because what you want has already started. You may not recognize that because you're so worried, okay? They're showing me like walking, right? Walking. Spirit, can you show me? Some of you could be on a 10,000 step challenge, okay? But you got love out here. I got love on my mind. Lightness. You left a lot of things that was dragging you down, Earth. Imagine and free. Imagine all the people. You've been walking towards a new horizon, a new way of living, a new way of thinking. It's giving me very much like enlightenment, okay? Like maybe your dark night of the soul was some time ago. This is more about like a routine of like ascension. Okay, so let's get you guys some tarot. Let's see what else Spirit wants y'all to know right quick before I open it up to personal questions, okay? Spirit. For Earth. Okay, you got the High Priestess, the Five of Wands, okay? Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, ooh, battle. Four of Wands, one more, Spirit. Thank you guys for, woo, and the Empress. All right, let's go. Let's get into it. Thank you for the booking, whoever booked. Thank you, my love. Okay, so let's talk about it. Intuition is on fleek right now, Earth signs. High Priestess card came out first. First off, I heard, you dropped a bomb on me. Oh, thank you, Vera. You dropped a bomb on me, but you're turning me on. Right? Okay, so let me just say. Somebody, I feel like they thought they could pull a fast one, or they thought they were faster than you. Okay? I feel like they underestimated you. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Okay, so look how that book is floating. I'm going to show you guys in a second. You see that? All right, you have some knowledge, some hidden knowledge came from the ethers, okay? Spirit, can you show me? I'm talking to you. Let's get into it, babes. All right, you got the Magician. Hell, listen. I'm going to help y'all out right quick. I'm going to give y'all a personal affirmation that I use my damn self. And it just came out, which is what made me think about this shit. Right? The High Priestess and the Magician. Every time I step in the water, okay, in the shower, right? That's my meditation place, right? I say, I am the High Priestess. I am the Magician. Why? Because this is like creation type energy. Like this is like using knowledge, okay, having all the tools, right? Okay. Now this Magician could also be someone outside of you who thought they were slick Rick, okay? Could have been a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sag, okay? But you know, the High Priestess is giving very much foundational, it's giving mother frequency, it's giving the original one. Like, you can't use my magic against me. Are you out your fucking mind? Okay, 5 of Wands is here. Okay, somebody wanted the smoke. Is that what that's saying? Because that's okay. Listen, earth signs. It's not so much that you took the high road. I'm gonna clarify. It's not that you took the high road. Okay, it's like somebody presented the thing of like wanting the smoke in whatever arena that might be. And it's like you said, nah, you really don't want that smoke. 2 of Wands. Like that's a lie. Like that's your ego. But it's like bringing a knife to a gunfight, or it's something like that. I feel like you, in some way, Earth, it's telling me that you, in some way, felt like if you responded, then you kind of like was validating this person's position. Arms too short to box with God, Spirit said. You feel what I'm saying? It's something where to even respond would be like giving them relevance. Okay? Queen of Swords, Spirit, why? So something is falling away, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody, this is the person who said they wanted the smoke. I told you they were bringing a knife to a gunfight. Didn't I say it? Didn't I say it? Did I not say that? Okay? But I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, okay, you might know this person. You might be like, you know what? You always get like that. Maybe you're hangry or whatever, but bitch, you don't want no smoke. That's the Queen of Pentacles. That is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Queen. I feel like you're too grounded. Okay? Looks like you're too grounded. Okay? Like, it's like you're telling them, like, that shit is a bad idea. Okay? Like, that's not a good idea. Okay? And then the Queen of Pentacles is out here again with the King of Swords. Right? And what's at the bottom of the deck? Did their masculine or somebody else get involved? Now, this could be your masculine or their masculine, okay? 5 of Wands in the Tower. Listen, you're causing shit and you're not even there. Because it's like you told somebody, like, you don't want no problems with me, right? And they might have went somewhere else and started popping shit. And wherever they went, those other people were like, you're wildin'. That's what I'm getting. So that made this person even more angry. This is for Earth. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying. Whoever, whatever this is, somebody was trying to be faster than you, but they couldn't beat you. They wanted conflict with you, or at least they thought they did, and you like basically told them like you're tripping. Okay? And then it feels like they went behind your back and other people told them the same thing. Okay, so you're protected. High Priestess, Magician energy. Okay, Four of Wands. I'm also getting the four corners. The four corners. So your home is very much protected. It's like a fortress. Okay, this person could have said they were going to pull up. No, they're not. Okay, Four of Wands with the Nine of Cups. This is the, I wish you would. Earth signs. What is going on with my Earth signs? What's going on with y'all? The Hermit. Okay, this is like you saying like I be minding my business in my Virgo energy and I be staying out the way, and then you come fucking with me, you will find out. King of Pentacles. Okay, like I got all of, listen, and the King of Pentacles can be quite, you know, because they're stable, right? So they're not gonna say, you know, they're not going to do some emotional shit, right? They're going to hit you where it hurts, like something financial or some shit like that. Like, pay me, bitch. Okay, here's the Empress. Okay, this is the frequency you're holding. Okay, with the High Priestess, the Magician, and the Empress, not to be fucked with. Okay, and then you have the Page of Cups. Somebody is like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry. Okay, Queen of Cups. Okay, you could be like a maternal figure. Okay, or this could have been somebody, you know, feminine. Okay, but let me just say that you're not even extra shady with it. Okay, you're not even extra shady with it. It's like if this person comes back and apologizes, it's like you're saying, I know you was in your feels. It's all right, but don't let that shit happen again, though. Okay. Oh my God, Earth, what y'all got going on? Okay, so I feel like you're very direct for the rest of very direct for the rest of August. Okay, that's what I feel. Okay, unique. I don't know if you want to get in the box or if you just want to you know, drop your question, but whatever you would like, boo. Okay. Hi, honey. I feel so happy I got to speak to you twice today.
Absolutely. I'm just sitting here riding the wave, and I will tell you, your clairvoyancy is like setting in right now. If
Thank
you
you.
didn't read that earth, like what it is.
Yeah, they tell me that. I've been reading since I was 13, so you know. But babe, tell me about your question. What you got?
So for me right now, I've been receiving 222 111, and I also have seen 666. And from my understanding, they're supposed to be divine numbers of direction. I'm supposed to be on the path into um, clearing up my mess, my bullshit. But from the reading of Earth sign that you just gave, I have the question of like, how do I, know whether or not it's negative or positive? Because I am having that situation where I'm like, yeah, you're gonna have to come back and apologize to me. You're gonna have to come back and you're gonna have to talk to me about something.
So
me a little bit more.
let's start off with a couple things. Have you ever done your birth chart?
I did, but do I remember it?
Yeah, you're not gonna remember it right now. Okay, but you're a Virgo, right?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh, baby, we family. Okay. So and what's your birthday?
May 1st.
May 1st. Okay, yeah, we family for real. Okay, so Taurus has been going through some shit for the last few years. Okay, the last 18 months was especially difficult. Okay, and so you know, and I don't know how much you know about astrology, and there's a lot of people in here, you know, all of y'all pay attention because this is for everybody, all right? But the last 18 months, we had the North Node, which talks about what you're supposed to be doing or what you're supposed to be going towards. Um, you know, that was sitting in the house of Taurus. And then versus was sitting in Scorpio, which is our sister sign, saying, you know, and sitting in Taurus, it was saying, what do you value? You know, what in the direction you're going, what is it that you value? And what are you willing to let die for it? So this is why you had separations, okay? Because things weren't in alignment, you feel me? With what two people might have been valuing. This also was applying to like family groups, jobs, us feeling unsatisfied with the work we're doing, right? So then what happened now is that now that North Node has went into Aries versus Libra. So what does that highlight? Now that you learn some new shit about yourself, okay, now you're like, how do I build it and make it stronger? Like you said, how do I know what's more positive about it? What should I be reinforcing, right? And then the opposite of that is, and what relationships support that? Because the South Node is in Libra, right? So this is us sorting through the relationships that no longer serve us and why they don't serve us, so that we could recognize that same pattern, because it's gonna come in a new person with the same fucking attitude, new face, same trait. So if you don't recognize what the trait was, you're bound to make the mistake again. You understand? So this is why it's so highlighted. Okay, so I'm about to pull you some tarot, but I wanted you to understand. And also, before I even start saying that, you know, you said you're a Taurus. Uranus is in the house of Taurus right now. Okay, it doesn't come out till 2027. And what does that bring? That brings change through chaos. Okay, so, and it's always for your greater good, but it's gonna feel like a whirlwind. Okay, so that's what's been happening. All right, so you're halfway through this cycle, meaning that you've already started building the foundation, but you don't maybe necessarily recognize that because it's been so chaotic. Okay, so we're gonna take a look for Unique. Spirit, can you show me what is it that Unique needs to know? Spirit, show me. Or anything else from this deck, Spirit? Last shuffle. Okay. So your first card was Or. Do you see that light?
Yes.
A lot of the changes that you went through was to give you a new sense of gratitude for where you are now. Because the humble beginnings, Spirit said, the humble beginnings, right? So you could look at what is wrong or what got removed, or you could look at how far you came, and that's what Spirit wants you to look at, okay? Because they said that you're very resilient. Somebody tried to break you with love. Okay, this resilient and break you with love. Okay, I want you to look at these rocks at the edge of the water. Okay, so it feels like, you know, your earth, right? All of that shit, you're looking at it like the scars that you got, but it's not, baby. It's the smoothing. It made you smoother, more beautiful. It's like you're not recognizing all the things that were born from that pain. Okay, and the joy, okay? Happiness is a state of mind, not a feeling. And they're saying that you keep that, you stay positive. That's like your superpower. Even though you may cry in the background. Okay, it's giving me that what is it, Mary Mary, like I fall on my knees and they don't know why I'm so blessed. You know what song I'm talking about? It may not be Mary Mary, but it's something about they wonder why I'm blessed, but they don't see me that I fall on my knees at home.
I know some,
I can't
know
get the
it.
rhythm. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're giving me that image. Like people sometimes will wonder how you bounce back so efficiently, but it's because of the praise. Like you're always verbalizing praise, okay? Alive, okay? And there were people that didn't even think you would be here now. Okay? There were people that didn't even think you would be here now. Okay, some of these people, they could have been very close to you. Spirit, show me. But the overthinking, okay? Because then you have these conversations that go in your mind, and it's like, okay, so let's say somebody, let's say somebody slighted you at work, and you like, I know that little bitch, I know what the fuck she was trying to say, right? But then what happens is now you got salty, right? So now every time for the next 3 weeks, this bitch says something, you think that she's talking about you. See, now it's building in your head, right? You like, did I see you bat your lashes? What was you trying to say? So like spirits like, yes, you picked up on the initial, but don't stay minding it because that part blocks your growth. Because you wasting the energy on reading their shade, right? When the best answer to shade is living a glorious life. Well, I know you're watching me. Smooches. Okay?
Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous right now.
Don't be nervous. I feel like it's a shift in how they want you to respond. Okay? Like acknowledge, you could even say the little thing that you say to let them know that I saw you. Okay? But don't hold it. Don't hold it. Okay? Because 3 of Cups, I mean, the best revenge is doing well, my love. Okay? And then the Lovers and the 4 of Swords, okay? With the 5 of Cups, were you dealing with a Gemini?
Libra.
A Libra. It was an air sign. Okay. You gotta let go of the crying over spilt milk. This person was not emotionally available because of something that happened with their childhood.
You better eat.
Okay, first off, mom might have been a whole piece of work that caused that whole thing in that person to not be emotionally available, but you want peace and harmony in your home, okay? And you need to be looking for somebody who's more like-minded for you for the future. Okay, because that was only gonna go but so far because this person, they're not open like you. And you're the Empress by being born in May. Okay, so it's like your kryptonite is love, and if they're unemotionally unavailable, then it's gonna stop your growth, boo. So in reality, you had to let it go. I think I better let it go. Okay, because you need to find something that lifts you, that feeds your soul, because that's how you create. That's how you bring your gift to the world. And when that area is not doing well, you feel drained. Okay, so that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. Okay. And if you want to talk about other things, hit me up, okay? I don't get into personal people's business when I'm doing general readings. But I wanted to give you that. Okay, my love?
Don't say, baby, you have been on point from the beginning. When you said at the Scorpio and you even hit the Libra at the same time. He was like, Earth, I don't know what you're doing with them. Maybe it's not y'all time. Maybe somebody got to come back and apologize later. Maybe conversations need to be. I have been going through that with Scorpio and Libra. My full relationship was actually a Scorpio for 3 years. He and I had the issues of job being an issue, conversation being an issue, growth being an issue. But I can honestly say, like, I thought about him yesterday, and I'm like, did that man really love me? Was we really together? Did we have a problem that I just don't understand? Should I call him and try and talk to him?
Well, I also feel like, Scorpio and Taurus, we are sister signs, okay? So when we're compatible, but when we're not, we fucking not. Okay? Because like Scorpio, and no shade to Scorpio, I love Scorpio, okay? But let me just say that Scorpio, has more of a darker, like tit for tat energy, and maybe Earth doesn't do it as often, okay? But when Earth makes that decision, it's like a whole casket came through.
Yep, because I'm gonna kill it.
Okay, it's like fucking finito, is over. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, like Earth don't do shit out of emotion. Okay, we think about all of that. Okay, so it's like sometimes other, especially water, but other elements will be like feeling a certain kind of way or hurt, because they're like, well, Earth sign did that for, nah, Earth meant that. Because they don't really, we think about everything before we do it. You feel me?
Like that just hit me so white. Like I was like, hold up. She said she was reading signs of elements, not reading me. So you had done read me before you even got into me, and then get into me and go even deeper, like.
And that's another reason why I don't do a lot of questions, on TikTok, because I don't want to put out people's like really private shit. But when people have private readings with me, we go there. It's a very different experience. But does anybody else want to get in the box and get a question answered? Drop it.
Well, I'm gonna drop out and let somebody else get in the box.
Thank you, my love. It was beautiful.
Thank you as well, love.
You're welcome.
Wonderful reading.
Thank you, and it was such a pleasure.
You as well. How do I do it?
Let me see. I'll try to assist. I ain't good at this stuff either, truthfully.
Pressing buttons.
I don't know how.
Okay, I got it.
There you go. Okay, people are at work. All right, I'm gonna take 3 questions. All right, so put a question up. I'll take 3 people, and then I'm going to lunch. Okay. Write a question, and if I pick your question, okay, we're gonna go with beautiful, my health. Okay, and just to let you know, for all of you that have been new to the live today and never been in this in my live before, thank you for the hand heart. I take questions on Saturday mornings to my subscribers only. This is a very rare situation. Okay, I rarely ever do this, but I wanted to do it today. Stretch. Spirit, can you show me one more for beautiful? Enough. And decide. Okay. situation happening with the health. Is this an autoimmune that you have? Or is it that you recently noticed a shift in the, yeah, okay. I feel like we're going to get real serious for a minute, beautiful queen. Because my husband had cancer. Well, he had leukemia. He passed many years ago. You're in a situation where you are starting to feel frustrated. Okay, there's some big decisions. You just diagnosed. Okay, there's some big decisions coming down the pike. Are you like a vegan or something like that? Okay, because no, okay. I feel like you need to change a lifestyle, okay? Okay, so with this diagnosis, you're going to be embarking on a new beginning, a new journey, Spirit said. And what you need to do is start implementing. You need to start implementing some holistic treatment with that treatment. I said with, not in replacement of. But there are things that you can take to supplement and to assist. Okay, and if you like, we can have a separate conversation about that at a later time. Okay, but I feel like you need to make some decisions now about certain things that you need to shift, especially any bad habits. Any bad habits need to be taken out now. Okay? All right? Alcohol reduction. Okay, so whether, I don't know if you ever drink, okay? But I feel like I'm just picking a couple of people. Okay, and maybe I will let a couple of you send payment. Give me a moment. You're very afraid, beautiful. You feel as if you're not sure if you can beat it. And I don't know what type of cancer this is, okay? It's not a good prognosis. I definitely want you to hit me up, okay? Because I want you to do some things that might assist you, okay, in your journey. With the Page of Pentacles, there are some opportunities, okay? With the Five of Swords, you're going to have to fight like hell, okay? With the Strength card at the bottom of the deck, Spirit said you are strong enough. I don't know if there's a Leo in your life, if you're a Leo, okay, but they're showing me the Lion. All right, so the strength is there. The strength is there. Four of Wands, okay? I also feel like there's somebody in your corner who's willing to go to the mat for you, okay? Two of Pentacles, you may not know that yet. Maybe it's not a long-term relationship, or maybe you know this person is at a distance, or the relationship hasn't been tested in that way, whether it's a friend, family, or lover. Spirit, the Death card is here. With the Seven of Wands coming out and the Page of Swords, okay? You have to stop thinking you have to do on my own. Why did it hurt this way, right? So if you go to the bio, there's a link in there, okay? With the Death card here and the Seven of Wands, you may still be, you may not have told anybody, okay? Or you may be wanting not people to know, but I feel like it's time to call in the troops. It's time to call in the troops. You're going to be surprised. Look at the troops coming in. The cavalry is coming. The cavalry is coming. Two of Wands, Spirit. Why is the Two of Wands here for her? With the Queen of Pentacles, you've been there for a lot of people, and now it's about to show how much people love and respect you. Okay, with the Strength card and the Fool. Okay, don't give up on us, baby. All right, a new beginning is here. You're gonna hear about something where you're gonna try something, and it's going to assist you. Okay, there's also, I don't know, do you have a child? Do you have a child, beautiful? Several. Is it 3? Because you got 3, 3. They're going to rally. Okay, with the Queen of Wands, okay? And they may be young. Some of them are young. Some of them are older, right? You got the Three of Swords here. You're terrified. I'm not going to even lie to you. With the Hangman here, the only way through it is to go through it. Okay? And I feel like once you start, you're going to have a moment of doubt, honey. I want to prepare you. Like, should I have done this? Should I have fought? Should I have? King of Pentacles, okay? Trust yourself, okay? The reasons why you chose the path that you're going to choose was like on a strong foundation, okay? Eight of Pentacles, you have the strength to do it, okay? And people are going to come in to assist you, and the Magician is here, okay? I feel like, you know, you have, I know you said that it's not a good prognosis, but don't ever count yourself out. Don't ever count yourself out. Okay? If you want to hit me up, you could go to my website and book the consultation. Okay? And then we would have a conversation about some of the things that maybe you could do to assist in that. Okay? Yeah. That's what I have for you, my love. Okay? Sending healing. People are even sending healing on YouTube right now for you, my love. Okay? Yes. Okay? So we could have a little conversation about maybe some herbal support that I can give you so that you can try to, help out those odds. Okay? All right. Somebody else drop a question. You're welcome, my love. I'm going to take one from YouTube, okay? So this is going to be the last question for TikTok, and then I'm going to take one for YouTube, okay? All right, let's go with social work. Jessica, social work. And Sabrina, I do see you finding work. A spirit said in the next 3 to 6 weeks, okay? Oh, honey. Okay, Jessica. Did you go to school for social work and then now that you're in the field, it really pulls on your heart? Is that what's happening here? Are you going through a lot of stress? Okay, are you like maybe a year in, a couple years in, or you just changed your job to like something that is more demanding in the field? Okay, with the nine, you want to go to school for public health. Okay. Okay, there's something that's standing in the way of that Three of Swords with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. I do feel like that is speaking about a direction that you're supposed to be taking, okay? And if that's speaking to your heart, then I feel like you should, but you're overthinking something because you might be thinking like, I can't, I have kids, how I'm going to go to school, I have to take care of them, right? There's, certain agencies that will assist in helping you to get trained because there's such an epidemic, okay? Okay? And going back, there could be a way that you could do it, and it may be keep rising to the top, give it all you got, give it all you got, right? So you might go for something that is bringing you to what you want, but then realize that you could get it for free, but you would have to go harder. Like, in other words, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say you want to be a social worker, right? But they're not giving out free social work degrees. But you know what? They are giving out free fucking nursing degrees, right? So you could be a psych nurse, right? And still work in that field. Take those courses simultaneously so that way they're still paying you to do the thing and you are getting even more than what you thought. Right? So it's like when I came into this, I thought I was just supposed to be reading for my little friends and stuff like that. But years and years later, because like I said, I was reading since I was 13, I end up being here doing this. I would have never known that I was going to be a Reiki person as well and do all these that all these interests of mine would come to a crescendo and make a whole thing. Okay, so that's what Spirit is saying to you, okay, that there's a way to get it for free. Okay, so the very things that you're seeing as a can I do it? Is there a way? Is the very reason why, like, Spirit's telling you there's another way. Okay, it could be a feminine organization. Okay, I ain't too proud to beg. Oh, so this also could be like, they could help women from particular backgrounds. Okay, look for those things. I feel like there's something here about assistance to do what you want to do. In some places, like my daughter's she's a social worker and a therapist, right? So some places will help you get furtherance of your degree as long as you promise to work for them for a period of time. All right, so I feel like there's programs and you might be overlooking them. Okay, that's what Spirit wanted you to know. Okay, that there's another way to achieve this. Okay, and I feel like with the Four of Pentacles being under that, Grand Rising, my love, I feel like with the Four of Pentacles being under that, what you will have to do, even if you can find like an organization that will provide you, let's say, babysitting and also like some type of apprenticeship where they're paying for the education, you may still have to find ways to penny pinch and cut expenses down. But Spirit said you could do it, put your back into it. Okay, so that's what I have for Jessica. YouTube, y'all want to drop a question? I don't want to neglect y'all. And then I'm going to eat lunch. Anybody? If not, I'm going to take a last one from you would love a reading. What's up, Cassandra? Okay, I'll hit you with one. There you go. Okay, so let's see what's good with Cassandra. Spirit, show me. You got forgive, believe, and resilient. Okay, so there's still a grudge from something from the past. Okay, I feel like you feel like you've already flushed that out. Okay, you already flushed that out. But I feel like there's some residual. There's residual. Okay, and then believe is here. Okay, something took the shine off of it, or somebody did something that you didn't believe that they were capable of doing. Okay, made you question like the goodness in people or something. Okay, but you're resilient. Okay, I'm gonna get you some tarot real quick, Spirit. I feel like this person, it was very close to you. Okay, this person abused some power. Okay, they betrayed you. They did something behind your back. With the Magician in reverse, okay, they also made you feel powerless, but this was a sneaky person, and the reason why is because they are sneaky, okay, and it's because they feel powerless, so they do things, and they manipulate people because they feel like they're not good enough for people to do it for them just on the strength of doing it for them. So they feel like there was got to be sneaky, and but this is how they outsmart themselves, because you would have did something like everything for this person, and they fucked that up. Okay, they abused their power or something, because I feel like you made them the head. You made them the head, right? And I feel like it made you have to stand up in some way and maybe take some power back, okay, from somebody who, they may have been the face of power. Let's say this was a husband or a boss. They may have been the face of power, but you're the one who held some real power, okay? I feel like this person tried to be sneaky with you, okay? And the judgment card here, okay? I feel like you had to put them on the scale, light as a feather, put them on a scale to see if they were true, and they fucking weren't, right? And the Seven of Wands, and so you severed some kind of connection here for the Ten of Cups, for the greater good, okay? For the I'm still standing, better than I ever been, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. There you are, holding the scales again. Now you decide who you give to, and that's good that you learned that lesson. But Spirit is saying that the part of the unforgiveness is that you took that with you. So yeah, you took the lesson, but you also took the bitterness, and Spirit said that has to be removed. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Cassandra. Okay. All right, my loves. That is what I have for y'all. I'm gonna go eat because I also have some work to do. I have some new products that's about to hit the website, and I have to make some candles today. Okay. And so that's why I need to like get up on out of here. All right. It's the forgiveness, babe. Like you gotta let it go. I think I better let it go, right? Because it's like pouring a shot of poison for them, and then you drink it, right? 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 So remember what I said earlier. I said the best revenge is doing well. Okay? Happy is as happy does. Okay, my loves? All right, gang. For those of you who have not followed, please do follow, okay? Those of you who are interested in like, videos that I do about, getting deeper into your spirituality and things like that, you can follow me on Patreon, okay? If you want, little questions, I do that on Saturday mornings on TikTok for my subscribers only, okay? So, yeah. I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings, guys. Bye. Bye, gang.